Atmosphere. Atmosphere. Vayumandal. So this atmosphere, if you take the earth, it's kind of blanket. We have different layers on earth. So if you go into the details of these layers, you see above us, depending upon the distance, there are different layers, there are different composition, there are different density, and these layers are defined, properly defined, and these all layers are combined as atmosphere. This is the atmosphere where we live, because we can breathe in here. So what are the part? Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. You can remember it like this: TSMTE, 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 troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. So 0 to 12 and 0 to 14 kilometer, because this keeps on changing, it's troposphere. All the clouds, all the climatic situations arise here. This is clouds formation. Then just above this we have the airplanes, and we have the stratosphere, and balloons go here. Then we have 50 to 80 balloons are at from 12 to 50. Then we have 50 to 80, we have meteors. There are different stones outside our earth also on the universe. So they come and they're called shooting star. Mesosphere burns it. Then the spacecraft, they go on and they stay on 80 to 700 kilometer. And when we go for 700 to 10,000 kilometer, it's artificial satellite. That is the satellite which orbits the earth. So these are different layers. Atmosphere, TSMTE, TSMTE. Then it is given here that it's go up from the where you are standing, it goes up to 1600 kilometer. The starting is troposphere. So these are the different layers, and the atmosphere is comprised of certain gases, and we combine them and we call it as how much percentage we have: nitrogen, oxygen. Nitrogen percentage is around 78%. Oxygen is 21%. There are other gases also like carbon dioxide, argon, and there are other gases. You combine them, it's just 1%. Oxygen is very important for us, also for nitrogen for the growth of organisms and plants, and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is taken by the plants and they produce oxygen. So one more important thing is, this is our globe, and we get sun energy. But at the night time, what happens? There is a layer of carbon dioxide which stops this heat, and it keeps our earth warm. And if it goes beyond 2%, the glaciers will be, you can say it will form water, and there will be low-lying areas, and these low-lying areas will submerge in water because of the melting of excessive heat of CO2. Okay. Now, whenever we go up, the density of the atmosphere changes. Actually, it decreases. When you go from the where you are standing, it decreases up. At sea level, the density will be the highest. Ghanatva, it decreases. When the climbers, Parvatarohi, when they go up, they are succumb to the problem of breathlessness, and this is because of the change of the pressure and change of the air density. And one more thing is, when you go up, it's cold. Why do you go to Mussoorie? Why do you go to Mount Abu? Because it's at the height, and at that height, people, they feel it's cold, right? So when you go up, the coldness increases. One more thing is here: whenever we have a high pressure and low pressure, whenever this formation is there, always everything in the world wants equilibrium. So the air tries to go to the low pressure area to make it equal. So the air, when it starts moving from high pressure to low pressure, it's called wind. The moving air is wind, moving air. Biosphere.